Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about right now is Maui and the police chief, Pelletier. Now, we are going to have to go back in history just a little bit, okay? And we're going to be discussing different events and different ties to different events with this man, okay? Viewer discretion is advised. If you have nuggets in the room, it's playtime, okay? Um, Now, this Pelletier, who gave the order to trap victims in the Lahaina fire, has now been named as a co-conspirator in the Diddy case. Pelletier also happened to be in the incident commander during the Las Vegas shooting. Okay, so do you see how different events are being and incidents are being tied to this man? Okay, so Pelletier also forcibly took a Diddy victim at Pew Pew Point, okay, from Vegas to California to be essayed by Diddy by posing as a sheriff, executing a fake warrant. And this is all according to a lawsuit, okay? So I have different, news videos, if you will, that are explaining, okay, and these are all out of like Lahaina or Maui, whatever, okay, so you can see what they're covering, okay, because this goes a lot deeper than anyone actually knows about.
That breaking news, new details in the indictment of a Maui fire chief charged with assault and continuous assault of a minor. The new court documents say Battalion Chief Sean Rogers began abusing the victim in 2019 when she was about 12 years old, and the alleged assaults continued for about 2.5 years. Rogers, who is 52 years old, turned himself in today after a warrant was issued for his arrest last week. Rogers is a 25-year veteran of the Department of Fire and Public Safety and was the incident commander during the August wildfires. Today, MFD Chief Brad Ventura said in a statement, "We are deeply concerned about the allegations. Mr. Rogers is not scheduled to work this week, and we will continue to evaluate this situation as more information is available."
So even after these incidents have occurred, Pelletier was still named Chief of Maui Police. How? I mean, this guy is so dirty. How is he even? It's almost like it blows the mind. Okay, you know this guy is dirty. You know what he's doing, but yet you're going to name him Chief of Police? Okay? And then the devastating fires happened shortly after he was named Chief of Police. So many questions have loomed as to whether or not certain nuggets went missing after the fires, okay? Because we all question that. Where are they, right? And where entire families disappeared without a trace as well. So the government disputes these claims, and they have not been verified. But of course the government is going to dispute them because they don't. This is the chief of police, the guy who has ties to incidents, right? So according to the lawsuit, Pelletier responded to a gang essay, abducted a victim of Diddy's at Pew Pew Point, like I said, transported them from Vegas to California under the pretense of being a sheriff with a fraudulent warrant for arrest. And then the woman who was transported from Vegas to California claims that Pelletier gave an envelope to a neighbor which she believed had a whole bunch of cash in it. And then she claims that Pelletier took her and another plaintiff at Pew Pew Point to his home. Okay. Do you see what I'm talking about here? This guy is so, filth, right? Then he restrained them, refused to let them call an attorney. Okay, red flags are popping up everywhere. And then made various moves to cover up what he was doing to these two ladies. So like I said, this story goes much deeper than what we already know, and I'm still digging. I'm digging like you wouldn't believe, but it's very hard to find this stuff. It's almost like it's being scrubbed. Yeah. Watch this. Ciao.
Host of allegations against Maui County Police Chief John Pelletier. A lawsuit claims that he was a cop while working for rapper Sean Diddy Combs 7 years ago. Pelletier is denying all of the allegations, but Maui's mayor is asking the police commission to put him on leave until this case is resolved. Our Eddie Dowd has the story.
In the nearly 90-page civil lawsuit filed by Ashley Parham and two unnamed people, Maui Police Chief John Pelletier is accused of being hired security for Sean Diddy Combs in 2018. It claims Pelletier, who was a Las Vegas police captain, posed as a sheriff deputy in California to respond to an alleged gang involving Combs. The alleged victim claims Pelletier told her to go home but offered no help or medical care. The woman claims Pelletier gave her an envelope to a neighbor which she believed to be full of cash. She claims Pelletier later took her and another plaintiff at gunpoint to his home, restrained them, and refused to let them call an attorney and made various moves to cover up the kidnapping. The Maui Police Department said in a statement Chief Pelletier has no connections to anyone in the lawsuit. The allegations are unfounded and false, and the plaintiffs are spreading misleading narratives. But Maui County Mayor Richard Bisson has requested that the Maui County Police Commission puts the chief on administrative leave during the investigation, saying, "This approach does not constitute a presumption of guilt, but ensures that the individual in question is not in a position that may compromise the integrity of the office while the matter is under review."